Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, welcome in, my beautiful Pisceans. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. We are doing, as you know, January to June 2026. My guides have given me a totally different way to do this, which is fine with me. I love it when they change things up. So first, we're going to do an overview of January to June with the Healing Spirits Oracle. Then we have an oracle card for each month, which I will go through. Then I am going to do a tarot spread live on camera once we finish all of that. Three different oracle decks were used because I wanted to make sure I didn't just pull a whole bunch from one deck, so Spirit can get out the messages that they want. Okay, Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. You are represented by the Fish constellation. The Moon card represents you in the tarot. You are a water element and you are romantic. Neptune is the planet who rules you. This is spirituality, intuition, creativity, compassion, empathy, and a dreamy personality. So January to June, astrologically speaking, you're going to be very creative, playful, and romantic, having a lot of fun January through June, expressing yourself more fully. You're going to pursue some hobbies. Others are being pulled to you during this time. You feel generous with your time and your money. You are very happy. It's a very happy time in general, excuse me. All right, so also we are going to see what moon cycles are going to be in your sign. Okay, March 18th is a new pink moon in Pisces. That's the only one coming in in these first 6 months. Some other planetary things to think about. February 20th, Neptune and Saturn move into Aries, bringing about major events. Pluto moves into Aquarius at this same time, bringing in innovation and independence. In May, Pluto retrogrades, slowing us down so that we can take in all of these major events that have happened in the world and in our lives, and slowing us down on the innovations, right? Just letting us reflect, okay? So on February 17th, just 3 days before those planetary shifts, we usher in the year of the fire horse. For the first time since 1966, the horse is a fire horse. Dynamic, intense energy, big changes and growth. So February is going to be explosive for everyone. The horse represents independence, stamina, strength, freedom, and determination. And fire just enhances all of those things. February, as I said, is going to be really explosive, but the whole year of the fire horse, February through January of 2027, is going to be this way. People are going to have a bigger desire for more freedom of expression, freedom from the 9-to-5 jobs. More people will start their own businesses, and we may get back to more bartering, right? Trading our services for other services. More people are going to wake up to government, big pharma, big conglomerates controlling things and seeing what's been hidden from us. More people are going to work toward making their dreams come true and living authentically. I love that. Okay, so let's see what your overview is for January to June from the Healing Spirits Oracle is number 21, which is a 3. Creation and collaboration. One spirit guide, one way. Clear your mind of all conflicting knowledge and trust the path you have chosen. Soon you will be moving toward more spiritual practices. This is the time for you to trust your spirit guide to get you to the next level of your life. Yeah, ushering in all that stuff in February. You have put in a lot of hard work already, but once you have turned the next corner, your path will open up and your way will be clear. Now is the time to trust your spirit guide, creating and collaborating with your spirit guide. I love that. Okay, let's begin with each month. Okay, January. From The Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, you have number 6, Mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. So January, time to adapt, right? You may run into some challenges and you need to flow. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling it away is the answer, but why take the treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around the mountain naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around and adapt, okay? So in January, there may be something that causes you to have to adapt to some sort of situation. Remember to call on your spirit guide. February. Love this. This is number 32. 5. Change. Magic prayer. Look at that card. All of that light and electricity is going up into her magic prayer, up to spirit. Speak your prayers. Listen for the answers and act in faith, right? When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you, as we know with the overview card. That said, the best prayer is, thy will be done. Through me, thy will and not mine. So this is a message about, yeah, your prayers are answered, but sometimes the answer is no. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will get what you need, okay? So in February is a time of surrender, kind of the let go and let God, let go and let spirit connect with your higher self, your spirit guide, right? In February. March. Your prayers may be answered with the magical shape map shifter. This is card 52, which is reflection. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. Your whole reading so far is all about trusting your guides, your gut intuition, praying and understanding that you may not get exactly what you want because it's not time for it. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. You may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today or in March, because this is March, right? And cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents that they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. That's March, okay? So you could be praying for something, but in March, someone comes into your life and that perspective changes. Yeah, totally possible. Yeah, that happens. I love that for you guys. Okay. April. Waterfall. This is from the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen Farmer. April is waterfall, effortless. Waterfalls don't try to be waterfalls. They just are waterfalls, right? You have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be. Now, this is on the heels of somebody coming in that makes you realize that you can be different or something different is going to be happening. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. At times, physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the movement moves you effortlessly. This is giving up, letting go, letting spirit, letting your guide, right? Approach the present situation in April, remember, or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless because that creates strain. The key word here is to allow. Okay, so the key word for April is allowing, right? Let it be effortless. Don't force things. Don't try to make things happen, because that just causes it to be an effort, right? May, dance, celebration. Love it. The sacredness of any celebration is dependent upon the quality of spirit that is present. You have the word spirit in a lot of your messages. The quality of spirit is greater to the degree that you are fully present, with minimal inhibitions about expressing your joy and happiness through physical movement. Focus on what you want to celebrate. Put on some music and dance, whether slow or fast. Sing a song while you do so. Make one up about what you must have to celebrate. What you most have to celebrate, excuse me. God's wish is for everyone to enjoy their time on earth. Yes, we forget that sometimes. We're supposed to be human beings, not human doings. Celebrate, be joyous, and express this through your body and movement. So in May, get out there. Get out in nature. Do something that makes you happy. Put on some music that you remember from your teenage years and just embrace that, right? I love that. Whenever I want to feel good, all I have to do is listen to music from the time of my junior high or middle school or high school, and I just feel all of that possibility, all of that innocence, all the things I haven't discovered yet. Okay, winter solstice, reflection. Winter solstice, reflection is June. Now, I realize that winter is only in the, the southern hemisphere in June, but in the northern hemisphere, it's the, opposite. Winter solstice is in the southern hemisphere in June. Summer solstice in June is in the northern hemisphere. Wow, that came out really complicated. Anyway, this is not it, but it's the energy of the winter solstice, which is reflection. You have had reflection several times in this reading, right? Reflecting on what's happened or what's been happening. So in June, review the past year and ask yourself what the most important lessons you have had to learn are, what you have accomplished, and what dreams and vision you want to manifest in this year, right? So from June to June, if you look back in June, where you were last June and what you've done since then. Whether it has been a relatively smooth ride or a challenging series of events, acknowledge your experience as being the work of Source, no matter what your judgments, fears, or joys are. Honor whatever has happened over the previous several months with gratitude and forgiveness. Then let it go. Allow yourself some solitude so you can spend some quiet, slow time in reflection. So remember, in May is when Pluto moves retrograde, and that's here. So your celebration maybe leads into this reflective period of time where you're just thinking back upon what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you yet want to accomplish, right? Maybe a time to think about that, my beautiful Pisceans. Okay, let's see what the Tarot has. First card just dropping right out. The Hanging Man, that's feeling comfortable in your own skin. Remember, this is January to June 2026. What is the Tarot message for my beautiful Pisces for January to June 2026? Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, opportunity, coming in fast and furious. Action, passion, something you're passionate about is going to be an opportunity that you will see coming in. Hanging Man is being comfortable with who you are. It's also seeing things in a different perspective, and I believe perspective has been mentioned throughout this reading for you. So be thinking about the perspective. How do you see something? Is there a different way to see it or embrace it? Thank you, Spirit. What has your perspective been on your growth, right? On your connection to Spirit, on what you've accomplished? Remember that this is a joyful time for you. Remember the first 6 months, lots of joy coming in. Oh my gosh, these are just flying right out. All right, last card from the tarot, please, for our beautiful Pisces people watching. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, so that it can get going around YouTube. Would love your comments as well, always. Okay. I read every single comment and enjoy and embrace, and I'm grateful for every single thumbs up that my videos get. I couldn't do this if I didn't have people watching. Wow, they're being very selective about the last card to come out. I can tell you that right now. All right, what is the last tarot card for this January to June 2026 message for Pisces who are going to be happy, joyful, and romantic? All right, they gave you 2. Bonus. All right, let's take the first cards as they came out, and then we'll look at the bonus card. Hanging Man, we discussed, right? This is being comfortable with who you are. Don't worry about what other people think about who you are and who you're becoming, right? Also, you can see things in a different perspective. And you have another card that points to that, and we'll get to that when we get to it. Ace of Wands, this is a new opportunity coming in, fiery, passionate, something that you love, that you're passionate about, and you want to jump on this opportunity and do it and participate in it and accept it. 4 of Wands, stability and happy family, the 1111 card. So this is saying that in these first 6 months, and this is exactly what the planets were saying, that you are going to be joyful and happy in these first 6 months of 2026. Then you come upon a time of reflection. I can't believe how many times this has come out for you. This is the 4 of Swords. 4 is stability or stagnation. He is taking a rest to think about how he wants to answer something. Could be about that opportunity, right? Swords are communication, thoughts, words, calls, messages, emails, contracts, whatever. Okay, he has his answer here, but he is going to think about it long and hard before he gives it. 3 of Pentacles is creation and collaboration. This could have something to do with that opportunity and you thinking about if you want to create and collaborate with this person, right? So, yeah, feeling like you're going to be thinking about that and figuring out what it is you want to accept and do. Then you have this Ace of Cups, which is another card of perspective. This is, I don't know how many times this has come out for you, but so this is an opportunity. It's a new opportunity. It's your second ace, so opportunities coming in. This is more about love, nurturing, feelings, emotions. But you see how the moon looks different in every phase and the eye is there. So you have different perspective with the Hanging Man and different perspective with the Ace of Cups. So Pisces, there's going to be something really important that you're going to need to look at a little differently. See it from a different angle, a different point of view, a different way. And this magical map shifter could be the one that comes in and helps you do that. Remember, this is a person that comes in to your life around March and makes you or helps you to see something differently or do something differently about your life and your path, etc. Your bonus card is the Star card. This is the Aquarius card. This is the only major arcana that came out for you. Oh no, you had the Hangman, excuse me. But the only one that represents another sign, Aquarius. You could have Aquarius prominently on your chart. If you do, they're screaming that this is your message, pay attention. You may have an Aquarius in your life or coming into your life with that magical map shifter. You may not know that they're Aquarius, but the Star card tells you not to worry. You can empty the star water out and fill it right back up again. Hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. The first 6 months of 2026 are going to be fantastic and amazing for you, but remember to listen to your gut. Remember to take time to reflect. Remember to be aware of all these things. January, mountain, remember to flow, right? February, magical prayer. Your prayers going up and being answered, maybe not exactly as you want, but they will be heard and answered. March, magical shapeshifter, that person who comes into your life and changes things or changes your perspective. April, waterfall, effortless. Let things flow in April. Don't force anything. May, celebrating, dancing, fantastic energy there. And then June, reflecting on how things have been and thinking about how you want them to be going forward. Makes sense with the aces of opportunity, right? The creation and collaboration, right? Perspective, perspective, and perspective also with the star card. Your perspective should be that you don't need to worry, my beautiful Pisces. Okay, until next time, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.